Budget-friendly alternatives to popular travel destinations. It can be difficult to plan your ideal vacation, especially when you consider how expensive popular tourist destinations can be. There are plenty of amazing inexpensive alternatives available in place of popular and costly travel destinations. Which travel destinations are the most reasonably priced? All you need to do is know where to look for them. These are a few of the greatest affordable alternatives for popular destinations. Number 12. Lombok, Indonesia instead of Bali, Indonesia. Watch Lombok, Indonesia for a more calm and reasonably priced option to Bali. Many people's ideal vacation spot is Bali, and I had the good fortune to reside there permanently for a spell. Even though I adore the island of the gods, I have to acknowledge that it is getting a little crowded and that costs are rising quickly. The nearby island of Lombok is a fantastic alternative travel destination that is reasonably priced. You can take in beautiful scenes with the active volcano Mount Rinjani Lombok in the background instead of views of Bali's Mount Batur. There are also lots of beaches, palm trees, and rice terraces that resemble those in Bali. However, there is a significant distinction between Bali and Lombok. Tourists still haven't discovered all of Lombok. Of course, a lot of people visit there, but this island is much quieter than Bali. Prices are significantly lower as a result. Food and day trips are always reasonably priced. Lodging can be had for under $10 per night, and scooter rentals are even less. Although Lombok isn't a popular tourist destination, it's one of the greatest places to go if you want to travel off the usual path. Number 11. Bansko instead of the French Alps. Instead of going to French ski resorts, choose Bansko for your economical skiing vacation. For many people, skiing in Europe is a trip experience of a lifetime. Of course, Chamonix, Val d'Isère, and other European alpine resorts come to mind when you think of skiing destinations. However, there's a good reason skiing is associated with the wealthy. These locales are pricey. It could cost thousands of euros to go skiing in the French Alps in Europe. However, there's another, less popular ski resort throughout Europe where you can have an economical ski experience. Bansko is a tiny village tucked away in Bulgaria's mountains. Gorgeous ski resorts, slopes suitable for all skill levels, opulent spas, and excellent dining options are all present. Additionally, the cost of a luxury vacation here will still be far lower than that of a trip to the French Alps. Number 10. Budapest, Hungary instead of Vienna, Austria. An affordable and stunning substitute for Vienna's Budapest. Are you daydreaming of Vienna's exquisite cuisine and rich history? For a small fraction of the price, Budapest offers all of those things plus much more. Walking around this glitzy city, you can take in the breathtaking views of the river and the old architecture while navigating the busy crowds. Because Castle Hill is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, tours are free, including the 13th century Royal Palace. Better yet, you can visit thermal spas for an afternoon of blissful relaxation or sail down the Danube for about $30. Number 9. Cinque Terre, Italy instead of the French Riviera. The vibrant Italian seaside town of Cinque Terre provides a lovely, affordable substitute for locations in the French Riviera. Travelers seeking elegance and exclusive beaches are drawn to the French Riviera, but many of us can't afford to visit places like Nice, Menton, Cannes, and Monaco. Fortunately, you can enjoy similar ocean views, gorgeous beaches, and delightful dining options without having to pay the high prices you'll find in the south of France by visiting the vibrant coastal town of Cinque Terre in Italy. Put on a bathing suit and take advantage of Cinque Terre's uncrowded, free public beaches. Because of the slow-paced, laid-back culture here, you'll have lots of free time to unwind while dining at neighborhood eateries serving fresh seafood and pesto. Number 8. Gambia, Africa instead of the Canary Islands. The Gambia provides affordable beach vacations with sun, sand, and sea. The Canary Islands have long been a favorite destination for Europeans looking for an island escape. While there are some reasonably priced resorts, most of the islands are packed with visitors, and peak season can result in exorbitant costs. So you can still work on your tan in the Gambia, a narrow stretch of pristine coastline in West Africa, if you're looking for a destination that's a little bit off the beaten track, but still offers the sun, sand, and sea that you'll find in the Canaries. Since Bijolo Beach is still largely unexplored by travelers, you can enjoy the sandy shores and crystal clear blue water to yourself. Number 7. La Paz, Mexico instead of Cabo, Mexico. Beautiful beaches, authentic Mexican food, and the chance to swim with sea lions and whale sharks can all be found in La Paz, Mexico. Cabo is a popular destination for luxury travel, but it can be overrun with tourists and isn't the best place to have an authentic travel experience because it has been heavily Americanized. Your wallet will thank you for a trip to La Paz, Mexico, where you can also sample more authentic Mexican food and culture. By stopping by the markets, eateries, and shops in the area, you can discover every facet of local life. In addition, there are some lovely beaches in the area, such as Balandra Beach, which has white sand and pristine waters. Additionally, if you're looking for even more thrills, you can schedule a dive with whale sharks and sea lions to round out your adventure. Number 6. Ljubljana, Slovenia instead of Prague, Czechia. In Ljubljana, Slovenia, discover charming restaurants and promenades along the river, as well as ancient buildings and galleries. Prague has beautiful medieval architecture and a charming atmosphere, but it can be expensive and crowded. Slovenia's Ljubljana is an affordable substitute for the beloved Prague travel destination. Nice lodging can be had for fewer than $20 per night, and you can get free wine and a local cuisine for even less money. The views are more impressive than the prices. There are many Renaissance-era buildings to explore and a plethora of art galleries housing priceless works of art. Number 5. Montreal, Quebec instead of Paris, France. A fantastic inexpensive substitute for the popular and costly Paris is Montreal. In this Canadian city, get a genuine French experience for less money. Do you have visions of exploring Paris streets and picking up the language to order your favorite pastries in French? You don't have to travel across continents to have a genuine French experience, but you're not alone either. Montreal is a Canadian city, but it has a strong European culture, and its narrow cobblestone streets are ideal for satisfying your wanderlust. There are enough cafes and patisseries along the main streets to sample delicate dishes without having to purchase an expensive ticket to France. Number 4. Perth, Australia instead of Sydney, Australia. Savor delicious cuisine, exciting adventures, and a good time in Perth while taking advantage of all that Australia's southwest coast has to offer. Perth has everything else, while Sydney is home to the Opera House. The southwestern coast of Australia has an abundance of food, adventure, and fun if you can bear to miss those white sails. You can spend your days at the beach or take in the city skyline at night. At Shoalwater Islands Marine Park, snorkeling is surprisingly inexpensive and offers the opportunity to see penguins and sea lions. Another excellent location to base yourself for travels abroad is Perth. You could travel to Rottnest Island from Perth to take advantage of its gorgeous sandy beaches and snorkel in its pristine waters. Number 3. Potosi, Bolivia instead of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. For a less expensive option to the popular location, consider Potosi, Bolivia instead of Rio de Janeiro. Most people have added Rio de Janeiro to their bucket list because of its vibrant nightlife and the Christ the Redeemer statue that towers over the city. Though its price has skyrocketed due to its popularity, why not take advantage of less tourists and less bargaining in Potosi, the world's hottest city? In addition to having access to even more natural marvels, you can still dance in the streets. The Amazon rainforest and Lake Titicaca are only a short distance from the city. Number 2. Puglia, Italy instead of Tuscany, Italy. Discover sunshine and azure seas in Puglia, one of the more reasonably priced travel destinations in Italy. If you are interested in local wines and olive groves, avoid overspending on a trip to Tuscany, which has become much commercialized in the last few years. For just a few dollars a day, you can easily eat and drink your way through the beautiful region of Puglia. Because of its southernmost point, there is never a shortage of sunshine or the turquoise waters that lap against the whitewashed town. As you unwind in style, let your hair down and take in the warm breeze. Number 1. Willemstad, Curacao instead of Aruba. See the vibrant Willemstad, Curacao and take advantage of the diving opportunities. Who hasn't fantasized about sailing through the waters of the Caribbean? If all you want is sun and sand, Aruba is calling, but if you want to stay the night, it will get expensive. Explore the area around Curacao's Willemstad for a less expensive and more city option. For people who adore the sea, the whole region is a sanctuary. You can visit any of the 60 dive sites to see the local aquatic life, or you can spend your days exploring any of the 35 coves. Hence, these were a few substitutes for the popular and expensive travel spots. Please let us know if you have any additional recommendations in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.